and welcome back to Dukascopy TV. I'm Natalie MacDonald and you're joining us here at the iFXEXPO Asia in coordination with FX Street and Forex Peace Army. Demir Savatli of DominoForex joins us in the studio now. Demir, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you very much, Natalie.
So today we are in Asia, which, as you know, is both a technological and financial hub. We've got home to two of the BRICS nations and also containing half of the world's population. Now, Demir, as Asia continues really to outpace Europe, how important is this market for your organization, and how does DominoForex look to differentiate itself within this region?
I think in our industry, where there's a strong manufacturing background in certain countries, those certain countries in the long run definitely are the target areas that you have to be in. And this is one of the regions with China being a major force in the industry, where you have to set up some establishments at some level to have some interest towards the area. And in terms of differentiating ourselves, we are primarily focusing our efforts to our customer service, and we are working solely through IB networks, where we do not solicit their retail clients, but we assist our IB network for them to reach their goal, which is boosting their sales efforts.
Now, in an industry where competing solutions and tight spreads can equate to market share, who do you fear the most? Who do you consider as being your biggest competitor?
I think the most important piece is having a local understanding, aside from the spreads, which everyone can compete with the spreads, as there are major liquidity providers where everyone is connected, and there's a good know-how in many industry professionals and many companies. But the local experience is quite important in differentiating ourselves. And I think there's a local touch element which is very important. So in the long run, I would fear more towards companies emerging from the region as opposed to Western institutions that are entering the market.
Looking then just for a moment at trading platforms themselves, and in their quarterly report, Forex Magnate suggests that MT4 represents approximately 20% of the retail market. Now, brokers are always adding new and different and exciting trading platforms to this playing field, but what are insiders using? Which FX platform do you consider to be growing the most at present?
Well, I mean, everyone knows that Meta is a very well-known and widely used program, but at the same time, everyone knows that it has its own disadvantages, its own bugs, its own downside. Most of the companies are trying to grow with some proprietary programs that they are building themselves, but I think there are some companies that are doing a very good job that have already established their programs. Dukascopy is one of them, obviously, and there are some others that we consider using as well, like Kernex. But at this stage, we will still use MT4 as our main platform, with using some additional to back it up.
What challenges then are you still facing in terms of attracting new clients? Has there been some change to the trader profile? And if so, how are you therefore both attaining and retaining those clients?
I would say there are two different segments of clients that we are seeing. There are the people that are entering the market very new, where they have less experience and they need further training and further support to make them grow. And there are some people that have been in the market for an extensive period of time, where those clients tend to switch companies and try different options every now and then. Entering the market for both of them, definitely customer service is the key area, where you have to give the client the exact needs that they have, as opposed to just sticking with your own abilities there.
Sticking on this idea then of client services, how do you handle client complaints? How do you look to rectify errors? Do you take a more neutral stance or do you speak directly to your client?
We always tend to speak directly to the clients because we believe that you have to have a personal touch. You cannot just show a solution and expect that it will fit for every single client type. So we have very close communication with our client base. When there are problems that they are facing, we try to assist them personally, as opposed to saying, well, this is the rule, you have to obey it.
Demir, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Natalie.
Demir Savatli, the CEO of DominoForex. Don't go away, we'll be back shortly with another exclusive interview for you. Goodbye for now.